I don't even know where to start. There's a lot going on in the world right now, that's for sure. I don't know how long I'm gonna be gone for. I don't know when or if I'm coming back to LA, but I'm going back home. Morning. The date is currently Wednesday, March 18th, 2020, and at this exact moment in time, there's a lot of uncertainty as to what is going on in the world. By this point in time, the majority of you are already well familiar with the coronavirus, COVID-19, that is circulating the world, pretty much shutting down every single city, country, area in the world right now. People believe that the virus started in Wuhan, China, and we watched it, take over there, and then it moved to other countries, and right now Italy, I think, is getting the worst of it, and the US is probably up next, and we're kind of watching this all unfold in front of our very eyes on the news. Any grocery store anywhere that you've been to is probably sold out of anything, and in LA, the gun shops are starting to get lines out the door from people preparing for looting and like worst case scenario and stuff like that. So I made this decision that I was like, I don't think I want to be in Los Angeles if shit really hits the fan here. I decided to leave. I left LA. To be completely honest, I have no idea if any of that's gonna fit in my car, but I really need it, so we're gonna give it our best shot. We're back at my parents' house. This will be cool because for like a lot of you guys have been watching for years, so all this is gonna be really familiar to you. Some of you guys, this is new, so it'll be new to you. During this whole debacle, I thought it'd be cool to visit family and kind of wait it out, not being in LA. Welcome to the humble abode, or my parents' humble abode. It's not my humble abode. Come on in now. Here's our guard dog. He makes sure everything stays in line, make sure everyone stays in check. Isn't that right, buddy? Yeah, that's right. I mean, yeah, you guys have seen a lot of this. This is the living room. I don't want to give like a full house tour, but this is the living room. I'm staying in back there. El Kitchone. How do you say kitchen in Spanish? Cocina? La cocina?
Cocina.
This is the kitchen. Finn's room, quote unquote. I don't know why I said quote unquote, that's his room, that's where he's staying. This is where the magic happens. And then, of course, editing base / streaming setup. Even though we're under social distancing and quarantine, or whatever you want to call it, we do still be putting out YouTube videos. I had like a really grand idea for this tour, but I showed like 3 rooms and I'm pretty much done. This is gonna be our home for the next, who knows how long. We're just gonna kind of wait it out. Could be a week, could be a month, could be 3 months, depending on how this whole situation goes. I don't really know what to do now that I'm back. This whole social distancing or whatever they're calling it is new to all of us. I don't know what's gonna change in the next coming days or weeks, but as of now, we've been told that we can still go outside on walks or bike rides or to skate or whatever, but you're supposed to remain at least 6 feet away from other people and like no contact, obviously. I feel weird going outside because like half of the people that I know are like, don't you dare leave your house, don't do this, don't do that, and like the other half are just like not taking it seriously at all. They're like, I don't know, all the schools are closed, let's go street skating. It's like a weird point where half of the population is freaking out and half the population isn't doing anything at all. But I mean, I think the general consensus here is that remain 6 feet away from other people and avoid contact, like physical contact. I think that's what I've gathered so far. So I figured we'd take this time of social distancing back in my hometown to check out some of the places that you guys, if you're old viewers, are going to be very familiar with, that I haven't been to in years. Yeah, that should be interesting. The skate park's closed. This is always a good sign.
Sit on it.
I've seen so many videos of people jumping and like their clothes getting caught on shit like this. Oh. I think this is the first skate park that I ever skated in my entire life. Growing up, this was always a skateboard down the street that me and my mom would ride bikes to, and she'd watch me skate when I was little. So yeah, I think last time I visited Santa Cruz, I came and skated this, but it's been, I don't know, 4 years since I've actually had like a full-on session. That's crazy. I don't know if it's crazy to you guys, but like, I don't know, if you've moved out, if you live away from home and you visit your hometown like years later, it's a trip, like deja vu trippy. But yeah, oh, I didn't even introduce the fact that Ben came with me.
What up, guys?
I knew you were gonna say that. You had to say that. We're back here. We're back home.
We're back home to the roots. I have to.
Like I said, I don't want to put Ben on blast, but I'm gonna put Ben on blast. I mean, every restaurant in LA closed, so he doesn't exactly have a job right now. So we figured this was like the perfect opportunity to just say, fuck it, and come back to Santa Cruz for a little bit. Ride this whole thing out. This is weird. This is weird being back home. Like because Ben's from Santa Cruz too. We're back, and nothing's changed. Like LA, things move so fast, but in Santa Cruz, like everything's the same. It's super weird. Let's skate, I guess.
Is you stupid? Is you dumb? Is you stupid? Is you dumb? You must be stupid. You must be dumb. Yeah, he's stupid. Yeah, she dumb. I go stupid. My whip is ruthless. They probably do this. Her she choosing. I might just swoop in. I love the bruising. I can't fuck with who you fuck with. I heard they losing. Always hustling.
It's been so long since I've done that. Wow.
This is fun. On the mattress, I might just jump in. Ooh, gave my bitch a stack and it got a blush in. If my deal ain't $1 billion, then I'm. Let me ask you something. Is you stupid? Is you dumb? Is you?
Oh, I do remember doing that a lot back in the day, though.
Is you stupid? Is you dumb? Is you stupid? Is you dumb? You must be stupid. You must be dumb. Yeah, he's stupid. Yeah, she dumb. I get the bag and leave. I make it casually. It's such a sight to see. Got niggas that's after me. So smooth and just so me.
Oh man. Bless you. Bless you. Like I said, it's been years since I've skated here. We're both me and Ben. And you know, back when we used to skate here all the time, we'd have, you go to a local skate park, you have tricks that you used to always do at that skate park. I thought it could be fun to try to do 3 tricks that were like the go-to tricks 3 or 4 years ago. So the first trick, which I think should be relatively easy, is just 50-50, this whole big long ledge that for some reason I ate shit on it like years ago and I've been scared of it ever since. 50-50, this whole big long ledge. That's it. It sounds cool in my head, but we're gonna try it. The second trick is the one I'm not looking forward to, because when I was younger I used to skate drops and When I was younger, I used to skate drops and stairs and stuff that I don't skate at all anymore. And there's this big gap at this skate, or not big, I don't know, it's big for me. There's this gap at the skate park that I kickflipped years ago, and it was like a big accomplishment back then. Usually revisiting a spot years later, it seems smaller or easier. I'll have to sneeze. Corona. It's allergies, I swear, I have allergies. Usually go back to a spot years later, it seems smaller than it was years ago. This is one of those spots that I'm actually not looking forward to it. The third and final one, which should also be easy, is just the stairs, like the entrance to the skate park. They put a little coping ledge on it, because that was kind of new 3 or 4 years ago, so everyone would be skating the stairs. So for old time's sake, we got a 50-50 there. Oh, dude, I need a Claritin. Oh, that was so good. Oh my god! It's like PTSD all over again. That's what happened years ago. Oh. Everything about this is exactly how shitty I remember it.
You fucking scrub, bro. Are you okay?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
I'm used to it at this point.
God, why'd you have to? You look so much closer on camera.
Okay, so you guys are probably sick of hearing the same thing over and over and over and over again about like keeping your distance from people, don't touch this, don't do that, and all that stuff. And a lot of you have the mindset of like, oh, I'm younger, it's not gonna affect. I'm talking about the virus, obviously, coronavirus. It's not gonna affect me. Well, I'm not gonna die. All that stuff. And while yes, that is most likely true, that's not why these rules and laws and things are in place. If you have COVID-19 and you might not even know you have it, but let's say you're carrying it. You go outside and you get in close proximity to an elderly person or an at-risk person. They get it because of you. They're probably gonna die. So you just killed them because of your own selfishness. Depending on where you are in the world or where you are in whatever state you're in, you're gonna have different laws and different things that you are or are not supposed to do. I'm just saying that these laws and regulations are in place for a reason, so please follow your local laws and authorities. Common sense, wash your fucking hands. If ever you leave the house, wash your hands. Whenever I leave the house, I come home, I wash my hands, and I use disinfectant wipes to wipe the door handles because I don't want to get my parents sick. It's not hard. Don't be an idiot. Just be clean. Be overly cautious. You know what I mean? It's cool. It's really nostalgic being back in my hometown. So leave some comments down below on what videos you want to see me do. I'm open to absolutely any video idea while I'm here, so give me some comments down below. Things YouTubers say. Thumbs up the video, comment, and subscribe. Yeah. Hey, Corona.